916. Today we're at the Live for Fun garage. We're gonna be taking a look at some insane supercars, Huracan SVJ, Mclaren 720 GTR, and so much more. So let's get into it. Alright, first thing that stands out to me about this thing is the massive amount of carbon fiber that we've got going on this thing. We've got the front lip, we've got this little hood scoop business going on here. We've got the massive wing out back, side skirts, diffuser, and everything like that. So what body kit do we have on this thing?
This is actually the original 1016 Industries SEMA build. So this car was built completely for SEMA. Peter designed this, put it all together. It's a whole aftermarket front bumper with the painted portions, some vinyl work, all carbon fiber, full carbon hood. We did some vinyl work up here, murdered out the windows. Got a full custom sound system in it. 1016 Industries wing, fat diffuser, lowered car, exhaust tune. The engine bay, we did clear coat over all the forged carbon fiber. So it's all shiny now, did a red cross brace, and that's pretty much what we did. And then we've enjoyed this car a lot.
And this car basically goes on all your rallies, you take it
This is the rally car because we're not too worried of rock chips and stuff like that. This car is fully covered in PPF, it's just reliable. You can put 100,000 miles on this with no issues at all.
Being that it's super daily drivable, what other experiences do you have with daily driving this thing?
This thing, it's so comfortable and it's so easy to drive. Like people think, oh my goodness, yeah, it's gonna be this most difficult car to drive. It must be high horsepower, it just wants to kill you the whole time. No, this car's plenty. It's actually such a good daily driver. I took my driver's test in it and passed.
All right guys, on to the next one.
This is the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, and man, this thing is a straight looker. There's no way that this could pass you on the road and you would miss it. This color is incredible.
Definitely very hard to miss car.
Yeah.
Full metal flake in the paint job, super rare color on these cars. It's not often you see an SVJ, let alone an orange one. 900 of these in the world. SVJ, top spec you can get at the Aventador model. All-wheel drive, naturally aspirated V12. This one's got an aftermarket rift system on it.
Absolute screamer.
Sounds amazing. This is definitely my favorite car in the collection, for sure. And it doesn't get much better when you have a Lamborghini that does this. How does it beat that? You can't.
Doors that go up?
Doors that go up is the best feature. Definitely, I think the top of Lamborghini for sure.
What do you think about our next car?
This next car is my favorite in this collection here. This McLaren 720 GTR converted vehicle we've got going on. Let's see.
Where do we even start?
Yeah.
So it was originally just a stock McLaren 720S Performance. And then this car was completely built, custom by Creative Bespoke in Arizona. Completely aftermarket front end, made to look like a Senna GTR. And then kind of carry that whole vibe throughout the whole build. So this car's got a whole front end, canards, whole aftermarket fenders, full carbon fiber hood, side skirts that are just absolutely out of this world, carbon mirrors, door inserts, it's got a whole massive rear diffuser, big cap right there, and of course the absolutely ginormous chassis mounted wing. And this car's not just looks either. There's a bunch of performance stuff done to it. 720s, you don't want to push too much on the stock motor because then you have a DDE situation. Get out! So right now it just has catless downpipes. I mean, it has cats. And it's got rift exhaust and blow off valves. And it's got a nasty tune on it. It'll shoot like 4-foot flames. Half the smog.
It is loud.
Man, it is very loud. Very loud. Super fun, makes about 850 horsepower to the rear wheels. It also has a super sick Novatec roof scoop installed. Full carbon fiber, everything on this car is carbon fiber. Because why not?
So we've got a great space for all these cars and stuff like that, but what happens if we want to hang out? Where do we go for that?
We are currently on base level, ground level, above ground. Let's take a turn and go underground. So down here, this is the hangout space. Not fully done yet, because recent construction and all that, but gotta have a pool table. Can't go wrong with a pool table.
Absolute must. Absolute must.
Absolute must, fancy balls, pool cues, all of it. 3 big TVs. All 3 of them have an Xbox, you know, have some fun with some buddies down here. Super sick. Crazy to think we are currently 15 feet underground. All the walls, they may look like wood. This is actually board form finished concrete that was all hand painted by artists. So this is all concrete walls. No echo in here either. We had sound engineers come through and fully design this to be perfect. No echoes because echoes are annoying. Over here we got a skee ball machine because why not? Skee ball's fun. Then as we make our way over here, not completely finished yet, but we got our 916 Exotics themed custom poker table. This thing is made out of complete carbon fiber. Yes, this is real carbon fiber. We got LEDs all in here, all the brand names, Mclaren, Porsche, Pagani, Koenigsegg, all the correct ones. Red Alcantara, just like the insides of the Supercars. That is just a floating Instagram handle. These are completely ran by magnetic forces. I don't even know how it works, but it's sick because it's floating, literally floating.
Crazy.
Whoa.
Absolutely insane.
Very
One of a
well.
kind. One of a kind, fully
Crazy
custom.
stitch. Every seat over here for the poker table has a matching seat that goes with it. Rolls Royce, Pagani, Bentley, you know, goes with it. You gotta match it. Oh, where do you put your drink? Perfect.
BMW cup holders. basically.
BMW cup.
These are actual BMW cup
BMW
holders.
design.
But unlike the E90s, these ones won't break.
This poker table took well over 6 months to have fully made from scratch. Once it's done.
Prime hangout spot. Absolutely.
This really is. We got the couches over here. Everything you
Surround
need.
sound, Bluetooth controlled music from the phone, you know, you do it all.
We got the drink cabinet.
Yeah.
No Celsius. We ain't sponsored.
No sponsors.
We've been in the game room, we've been in the garage, but you know, I'm getting a little tired, I'm getting a little sleepy. It's getting past my bedtime, so why don't we see where we can hit the hay, baby?
So this is the living quarters. Still under construction, but you know, getting there. So we are currently on the 3rd story. So you got the basement, the garage, and now we're here. This is the lounge. We got full living room here, full kitchen over there that's gonna be fully finished up. Over there's a laundry room, and in here we got full guest bedroom, full guest bathroom, and a full walk-in closet. This is gonna be the spot. Now that we've covered all 3 of these levels, let's go check out the other garage. So now we got the big toy garage. This is for the stuff that can't really fit in the small garages, you know. We got some straggler cars, some side-by-sides, just a couple little boats, just little dinghies, you know. This is our full carbon series race car C6 Z06 Corvette. Makes like 750 horsepower, tuned aerodynamics, full race slick setup, carbon ceramic brakes, full race suspension.
And this
harness,
is limited edition,
race
right?
seats. Yep, correct. This is the carbon series. There's probably about 70 of these in the world in this color. So it's still very rare no matter the color you have. Full custom race bucket seats, 6-speed manual, carbon steering wheel, 5-point harness, racing, roll cage, all of it. It's fully set up. This thing eats up supercars on the track.
What if I'm not about all these driving on land and all this dumb stuff like that? What else do we got?
Let's take it to another level. So right here we got 2 massive offshore boats. We got a 50-foot fountain offshore boat, and we got a 40-foot Eliminator Eagle with twin blown V8s, making 2,300 horsepower. This one's got 3 V8s, making 1,900 horsepower.
All right, guys. Let's take a look at the dailies.
The daily garage.
In this garage, we have Dylan's personal cars.
Yep. So I originally was gonna do like a BMW as my first car. And then I started saving up and I realized BMW is a girl's car. I'm sorry.
Hey, we cut. We gotta go. We gotta go.
That is a direct quote from my dad. He's like, that is a girl's car. You're not getting a BMW. I'm like, okay, I want a Mustang. And the story behind the wrap is that it's Miami blue, because I saw this on a Porsche one day. It was a like Macan or something. It was just like an SUV. So we went to a Porsche dealership and I was like, that is an awesome color. You know, I liked brands and stuff when I was, 8th grade and stuff, but this design was never behind just the brand.
There's more to it.
It wasn't really the brand that I cared about. I just liked the pattern, the actual pattern of it. I really liked it. It's not really going for, oh, I got a hype beast car.
All right, guys, we've covered the Shelby, but we have another supercharged V8. This is the manual gated R8.
I think out of all the V8, like exotic cars, this is one of the ones that like tops the charts for me. And it's only been since you've had this car. Like this thing screams.
It screams. And the exhaust setup I have on it now is it's a stainless X-pipe. So it's literally just straight out of the motor and they cross and come out. You know, the R8 is meant to be the classic kind of bubble roll, kind of more business suit of a supercar.
Check out the stance though on this car.
Yeah, it's got
The stance is actually like perfect.
This thing's lowered. I've got it on Rohana's satin white wheels, custom powder coated, brand new tires. I put on a big front lip, a second gen style front grille. So I did that because the first gen has like just like 3 big bars and a big front license plate. Absolutely hideous. So I did the second gen style grille, which made a big difference. And then in the back, I did fully custom fabricated chassis mounted wing because there's no chassis mounted wings made for these cars. And then this is a full carbon fiber Liberty Walk Aventador wing. Insane setup.
So you had this all custom made in a sense, right?
Oh yeah, it's completely custom. It took like a whole month of research and development to get it done. And then on the engine bay, you take a look and it's got a full stasis engineering supercharger kit. To, you know, I'm making the same power as a V10. But I couldn't be happier with it. I love it so much.
Okay, so we're on to our next car of the tour. This is the GT3RS in ultraviolet purple, correct?
Ultraviolet purple with lava orange interior. This is my mom's car. There's under 1,000 in this paint color. I think actually only like 400 or 500-ish. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. Carbon ceramic brakes, that's a very big option in the Porsche world. If
What do
you
they
know,
call it? PCCB, right?
PCCB,
Yeah.
Porsche carbon ceramic brakes. And then on this car, you got the cleared, all cleared options, which is the way to go because, you know, having orange blinkers is dumb. Akrapovic exhaust titanium screams, 9,000 RPM shifting, super fun. PDK transmission, you really can't beat it. The interior, about as high a spec you can get, you know. 918 carbon bucket seats, you got lava orange inserts on all the seats. Every carbon option imaginable.
Alright, so we've wrapped up the daily section.
This is technically the daily garage. These are not the daily drivers, these are daily drivers.
You daily the Razor, take it to Kmart?
Oh yeah, you know me, just whipping it to the gas station.
Oh yeah.
Kmart. This went out of store like
Kmart.
thousands of years ago, bro. This has been your tour of the Live for Fun garage. I want to give a big shout out to Dylan. Thank you for having us, bro. We really appreciate it. Getting to look at all the cool cars. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.